A brand new article from Deadline outlines Marvel Studios' plans for Deadpool 3, assuming that the actor strike is over by the start of January. And Marvel has an insane plan to rush through Deadpool 3 and hopefully still put it out in May. At this point, I want to say this sounds too insane to be true, but let's be real, it's really not too insane. We know that about half of the film, maybe a little bit more, was shot before the actors went on strike. So now that the writers have been back for a while, they obviously have been going back to rewriting elements and trying to tighten it up, as we know is the case with Deadpool 3, up until the actor strike is over. And per another report on Deadline, well, things are looking optimistic in the Marvel camp. They believe that the half that they got done is 100% finished. All they have to do is go back and shoot about 4 to 6 more weeks, which would be the other half of the film that they haven't finished. And the belief is that they're still hoping to at least be able to restart in January, which gives them February, March, April, and, well, literally a couple days before the film is due out in May, that they can get the final cut of the film out. Now, while this does sound insane, it's not out of the norm of, well, standard operating Marvel tactics. I mean, just recently, we know that Doctor Strange 3 had the second half of the second act and the third act completely reshot and changed around 6 weeks before the film was out. So it's a miracle that even that looked as complete as it did when it came out. So they can pull it off. And Deadpool being something that's on the cheaper side in terms of the amount of visual effects and them wanting to make it more practically and do it like the first two films, gives me optimism that the film could still be very solid despite this rush. But I'm just still worried, honestly. It's one of these things where you look at it and you're like, well, okay, they could pull it off, but they shouldn't rush it. Like, Captain America is literally done. Just get Captain America in that May slot and get Deadpool out in the summer, in July. Like, it fits. And then get working on Thunderbolts at the start of the year so you can get it out by the end. Like, there's a pattern here that you can follow that's very simple and nothing has to be rushed. But I guess Marvel really wants Deadpool in May because they see it as a $1 billion summer kickoff. And it makes sense that they do, but let's not sacrifice the actual quality of the film here, guys. Like, let's be smart about it.